Hello everyone, welcome back to another Smart Money Sundays. Now I know it's been a while. I'm not gonna come in and say I'll be consistent from now on. Truth be told, if you guys want me to keep uploading these every week, show some love to this video and I'll come back every week, okay? But yeah, with all that said and done, let's just jump right into it. So as always, let's start with the DXY, okay? Now I did update this about a few weeks ago. But basically, what we have here, right, is an open gap here at 103, which I do expect to get filled, just not now, right? Because basically, what we've basically seen is this bullish structure is being respected. Okay, so this previous supply now turned into demand. So this level is holding. Okay, you can see this key level of 106. So what I'm actually anticipating now is a bullish dollar for the foreseeable week, okay? Because my main target is now a 109, right, which is my swing target. We took out the previous low, right? Now I'm expecting to take out the previous high and mitigate this level at 109, potentially coming to 110 before we see any rejections back into this previous range, okay? We could come a little higher into 1013, right? Again, depending on Trump's policies, which shall be interesting when it comes to economic wise, but I'm not going to cover that right now. I'm just looking at this week's price actions, okay? So let's jump on the low time frames. Okay, so right, we do still have this gap, which I do anticipate to get filled, just not right now, right? Mainly just because we've bottomed out here, right? We've taken these lows repetitively. So we basically just sort of have a bottoming structure here. So what I'm anticipating now is this sort of liquidity now to come and get taken out here, okay? So this is my key level for coming to the new week. So ideally what I want to be looking for, right, if I jump down on the 1 hour, is price to basically respect this key level here, okay? You want to see this key level hold. Let's call it demand. Okay, I want to see this key demand hold. I don't expect price to come back here. If it does come back to the lows of 105, I'll be looking for sniper longs on the dollar, but I don't think we'll get that. What I do anticipate to happen is sort of price just range, potentially get one more wick down into 106.5 before we see a rejection. If we do see that rejection, I'll be looking for longs from this key level as long as 106.5 holds, okay? Clear longs into 108, right? Simple, very, very simple. Something like this, okay? Want to see a bottoming structure take place, then look to take out the highs, okay? Clean liquidity play. So that's sort of my bias for the dollar for this week, okay? Now let's push on to EU. So let me start on the higher time frames because there is some things that we have missed. So basically, we had that expansive push to the downside, okay? We still have this sort of area that I'm interested in at 108.8 for swing shorts, but we're not going to see that right now, okay? Currently focusing on this level. So what we've basically come and done is mitigated this, tapped in this level of 1.03, okay? This is a very, very important key level, okay? So what I'm basically sort of anticipating is a potential push, okay? So we've had this clear of this wick here. Okay, so what we're basically seeing is a range occurrence, okay? But because we've seen weakness from this level, I want to see a surge, okay? Potential surge into 105.7, okay? And then look for, if I jump on the 4 hour, ideally I want to look for some sort of rejections from this key level here. Let me map out like this. Let's do it. Supply. Okay, I want to see some sort of rejection from this key level, okay? Ideally this is where I'll be looking for confirmation for shorts, okay? Let me actually illustrate a bit clearer so it's easy to understand, okay? Right, we have clear supply, okay? Again, wait for confirmation of shorts from this clear level. Show price is showing weakness, clear entries for shorts back into range lows, potentially target this weekly previous month low, right, which is a very, very pivotal point, mainly because this was the zone that took out previous week's high, okay? So if we see weakness here, we're likely going to come back into 104, okay, and potentially come and target. So first target is 104, 1.045. Second target is 1.032. Right. So ideally look for weakness, then look for short. Then look for short. Invalidation very simple. The wick that took out previous month's high, then target 1, target 2. Right. Very very simple. For this price to react from this level, then look for that trigger. But that's the main setup I'm looking for on ETH. Right, now let's push over to BTC. Right, let me push on the higher time frames. Right, because BTC is what me and the team have been heavily trading the past few weeks in the group. Now, so basically, what you'll recall from previous video, if you guys remember, is we had a gap here, right? I was looking for some flash pushes to look for some entry on a long triggers. We didn't get that. However, we did catch a number of alt longs across the board. If you follow me on Instagram, you would have seen a number of setups that me and the team took. So we didn't get that on BTC, however. But currently, what I'm anticipating is we have this clear void of 85k, right? So let me start off going by on the higher time frame, if that's easier to illustrate. Right, we've basically had this reaccumulation, right, into new all-time highs, okay, breaking 73k, and now we're currently at 102k. Now, what I've explained this number of times, when price is in price discovery, it doesn't make sense to short, okay? It's very, very stupid to short because price can go a lot higher than you think before giving any sort of pullbacks, okay? Because the market is deciding its value, all right? And as it's pushing up higher and higher, it can go up higher, a lot higher than you actually, can think. So it's very stupid shorting levels that you have no previous, history from. So not looking for shorts at all. So currently what I will be looking for is longs. First, right, if we do see a flush come into this week, because we do have FOMC on Wednesday, I'll be looking for longs from 85k. Look for a sort of a quick flush, easy longs, right, back into 103k, potentially target 120k, okay? I don't think that will happen, okay? That's just one scenario I see. But the main scenario that I'm favoring is vertical accumulation. Now, vertical accumulation has happened before on BTC. Sorry, is when we're in price discovery. It's basically when you have price basically just accumulating vertically, where money managers are buying every little dip the market gets for pushing it higher, every little dip, thinking retail thinks that it's going to come lower. Money managers are buying, right, those dips, okay, and you'll see small liquidations, which we saw get bought up very quickly before we see a rally up higher, okay? So I do think we're actually going to push up higher. So the way I'm looking to play this is, if we see an acceptance, right, a small pullback and acceptance back into 105, right, new all-time high, I want to look for, on the lower time frame, I'm talking about the 4 hour and the 1 hour, look for price to hold this level, right? I want to see price hold above this level, making higher highs and higher lows on the lower time frame, to look for simple longs to target 120, because when you have vertical accumulation like this, right, it's going to lead up to an expansive move, and that's what I'm favoring on BTC, because a lot of people are waiting for this sort of flash push, okay, and I don't think we're going to see that yet. We will see it later on, but I just don't think we'll see it yet, because we literally just broke out of an reaccumulation phase, right, which we've been in for the past 8 months, okay? So when price does that, BTC doesn't really like to give any deeper pullbacks, right? Not at first anyways. And I did actually share a setup, right, on BTC on this week. If on the public Telegram, you'll see here, right? If you're not following already, I do recommend you do follow it. Where I expected a trap to come on Sunday. We got it on Monday, and you can see it's actually played out quite nicely, okay? The team got in it as well, but I did share it publicly as well. So please do make sure you're following the public Telegram, because I will be sharing a lot more free setups in there in the coming weeks. But that's sort of the scenario I'm looking for, okay? I'm favoring a rally into 106, okay? As long as this level holds, it'll be easy. Look for lower time frame. I'm talking about 4 hour, 1 hour, okay? look for structure to shift like this and hold in the 4 hour, then shift down to the 1 hour and look for longing structure, right? Higher highs, higher lows, invalidation below, right? Previous low, and then look to target an extended push higher, right? Ideally, my target is 120k for this sort of move if we do see it play out like this. But this is sort of the scenario I'm anticipating, a vertical accumulation, okay? If we do get this, that's fine, okay? Because this is it's a high risk to rewards scenario, okay? So it'll take you out for 1 hour. And then if it does get that flash, that sort of wick push down, then you can have easy invalidation to long, okay, from this level, and a much higher R for that 120k push from that level, which is a 40% push. So either way, two scenarios, very, very simple on BTC. Now let's push on to ETH. Right, so what we saw from last week's previous video, because I know the previous video was, I think it's been about a month now. So okay, my target was, as long as this level holds 3,500, I anticipated to come and target 4k. We did. We took out this high 4k, which is now checked off. Okay, so now the next target is what I'm looking for is 4,100. Now if you'll notice, it's a clear pocket of liquidity. 1 tap, 2 tap. There is clear money sitting at this level, which means this level will come and get taken out in the near future. So what I'm looking for right now on ETH is basically this price just range here. Okay, I ideally just want to see price range. Okay, I don't want to see price do anything else but just range at this level. Okay, it doesn't need to do anything else but just range. Okay, expect either another push down, okay, into 36. Potentially, if we see a push back down into 34, it'll be a good opportunity to look for reclaim setups where we have a deviation, then a reclaim of that previous range. Then look for easy longs, okay, back into range highs of $4,100. That's sort of the high probability setup you want to ideally be looking for. But ideally, just see a range form and then a trap. Okay, I don't want to see is price push up now. Okay, because then we could very easily see a trap where we have a deviation above and then we push down before we trap up, because this could see a lot larger liquidations. Okay, either way, both scenarios, I'm favoring this one. I think this is the most likely scenario. We create a range first, deviate the lows, reclaim, and then easy longs, right? Easy invalidation below the deviation, and then target into clear higher time frame liquidity of $4,100. Now, high time frame target is obviously going to be 5k, which is all-time highs for ETH, which is here on the left, 4,961. Okay, but I'm not gonna cover that yet. But that is my high time frame target for ETH. Okay, to eventually come and break all-time high and go into price discovery, just as BTC has done. But usually, what you see is BTC likes to run first. And then alts play catch up later. Okay, so yeah, that's as much crypto I'm gonna cover for now. If you do want to get into alt plays with me and the team, links will be in the description for that down below. Now let's push over to gold. Right, gold has actually played out very, very well from my levels that I've mapped out from the previous video. Okay, so if you'd seen, right, I had mapped out this level where I'd said there's been extreme selling momentum from this level where we had that sort of push down that broke internal structure, right? Took out this low and then this low. Okay, if you see, so this was a clear level that I was anticipating price to come back and fill, and as you can see, right, it did come and fill that level, take out this high. But then what did it do next? Right, took out my next key level where the main push originated from, which we end up doing again, which looks same trap, takes out the previous high and then deviates down below. What does it do? Takes out the previous high, mitigates that that main order block, right, that main level. Let me map it out like this, it's easy to understand, right, that main level here, right, before deviating down back below. So now what I'm basically looking for is on gold, right? I'm not gonna cover high time frame because I'll cover I want to do these like more weekly, so I'll rather focus on more intraday moves, right, in terms of what I'm anticipating for the week. But currently what I'm anticipating, right, because these are still key levels, I'm anticipating price to basically hold or give us some sort of reaction from the $2,600 level. Okay, so coming to Monday, I'm gonna be looking for some deep pushes into 2630. Look for some rejection. Okay, from this level, I'll be looking to play a bounce play into basically ideally into 2680, and then second target is going to be the $2,700 level. Okay, now again, invalidation will be much tighter on the lower time frame, but ideally what I'm looking for is price to come back into 2630, right? Look for some sort of lower time frame confirmation. All right, as long as this main zone holds, we're going to very likely see a bounce from this level. First target is the 2650 level, and then the $2,700 level is my second target here. Okay, so that's sort of my idea I have for gold. Okay, wait for that push into 20. Let me map it out here. Right, wait for that push into 2630, and then look for low time frame confirmations for that bounce play, because I think we're very likely going to get some sort of bounce before some rejection here if we are to continue lower. Okay, but that's sort of the play I have currently for the first half of the week at least. Okay, so anyway, that's all for now. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe, and again, if you guys want me to keep doing this every week, please show some love. Like, subscribe, and comment. Okay, let me know you guys want me to do more of these. All right, see you soon. Bye bye.